Hello everyone, and once again thank you for tuning into my channel. Glad you're here with me, and I'm glad to be here with you. Once again, if you like what you see and what you hear, please feel free to like and subscribe. I am not doing this for money, I'm just doing it for fun, so hopefully we can have some fun together. I have decided, in my great, incredible wisdom, don't take me seriously when I say that, please don't, that I'm going to start a series on my YouTube channel simply called Bitching. I decided to start this bitching session, if you will, because you guys out there really seem to like my post that I put up about stop bitching about the Pantera tribute tour. Got a lot of positive feedback on that, and it made me get the idea where it might be time to debunk some things, if you will, or compliment some things. So when I say bitching, bitching can be in two categories: stop bitching or start bitching. So today I'm going to do another stop bitching in the bitching series, and in case you're interested, I do have a start bitching coming up probably later on in the week. So today the topic is Solar guitars. The tagline for this is simply stop bitching about Solar guitars. Here's why. I've read so much on the internet, and you have too. Some of you guys, unfortunately, have bad experiences, while many more have had fantastic experience with Solar guitars. I'm one of the people that have had fantastic experience with a Solar guitar that I recently purchased in, I guess, August or so. There is so much scrutiny, and the company is so much under the microscope right now because Ola England is a hot brand, a hot product, a hot entity, an integral part in this modern metal era that we're in right now, and he owns a guitar company as well. And because he has his own very successful YouTube channel, he really has become under that internet spotlight for scrutiny and whatnot. And let's be realistic, the internet is basically the world's complaining post, where everybody gets to go complain and pretend that they're right or wrong, whatever the case may be. But here, on this one, I wanted to say, stop bitching about Solar guitars, and I'm going to get into it, all right? I did purchase a Solar guitar, and it came in mint perfect condition. It was misshipped by UPS. It went from Spain to Germany to California to New Jersey, where I am. Sat in the UPS warehouse, never got to my house, ended up going back to Germany, back to the US, 2 weeks to get the darn thing, and it was no fault of Solar's whatsoever. When I got it, it came perfect, even with all that additional transportation. I brought it to my luthier that I work with, and he was like, I can't wait to work on this guitar. It's great. It's fantastic. And he handed it back to me and said, this guitar is perfection. I love it. And that's that. I love that guitar. And in the couple of months, I plan on buying another one as well. But and I also can understand and feel for the fact that Solar is a rapidly growing company, and that makes QC problems and other logistical issues can be nightmarish when you're growing as much as you want, but at the same time faster than you really wanted to. And let's be realistic, the pandemic didn't help either with any of this. So I say stop bitching about Solar guitars because they're damn good guitars. As a matter of fact, the one that I have is probably one of the best guitars that I ever bought, and I've heard other people say, I've heard many more people say that as well. So here's the thing about why we should stop bitching about Solar guitars. Yes, they've had some QC problems, but if I really think about this, I can't think of any company that hasn't had problems in their growth and even their stability. I'm going to start off with going back around 10, 15 years ago. My wife bought a car. I'm not knocking GM products whatsoever. It just happens this car was a GM. It was a Saturn car, actually, to be specific. We've had Saturns in the house before. They were fantastic. The only reason I'm not buying Saturn cars is simply because, they don't exist anymore. So, make a long story short, it was time to get another car for her. The car had no more than like 35 miles on it. We drove it home. The next day, we were driving to the gym, and the car broke down. Dead. It broke down. It wouldn't start. Nothing. In the middle of the road, in a busy road, in a car where the mileage on it was now maybe up to 45 miles an hour, and the thing's getting towed back to the dealership. It was fixed. It was fixed for free. It's under warranty. But who would ever imagine in a million years that this car would just like die at 40 miles, with 40 miles on it? It seems unheard of, but it happens. Right? The car got fixed. Really never had any problems with it before. It's documented on my own YouTube channel. Around October 20th, I received an Orange Dark Terror amplifier, which I purchased from Sweetwater. I had it for really pretty much barely a month. Used it for about 2 to 3 hours tops. Really did like the amp. And I was all set to really start some recording projects with it, and it wouldn't turn on. Nothing. Wouldn't dead. No orange light. Changed the fuse. Nothing. Dead. Did some random tests, changed cables, whatever. Nothing. How can this possibly happen? Orange has failed me at that point. Not all Orange products are like this. Not all Orange products have these problems. However, this one had that problem. Sweetwater did good by me. I returned it. They sent me a new one. The new one's running strong. Matter of fact, I even think it sounds a little bit better than the original one I got. But now let's get to guitars, because that's what this is about anyway. I ordered a PRS guitar back in February. Matter of fact, it's this type of PRS guitar right here. So, PRS guitar. And I ordered the guitar. It came into Guitar Center. Since I knew the people over there, they checked it out for me. And they called me back, and I saw that they were calling it. I thought they were going to simply say, hey, your guitar's here, come pick it up. That's not what they said. They said, we're having problems with this guitar. Really, it's in really bad shape, and it's a brand new guitar. The whole thing needs to be refretted. The frets aren't set right. Something is terribly wrong. They said, we could probably fix this, and we could fix it for free, but they wouldn't make any guarantees that anything from the 12th fret up was really going to be sustainable. They said they could do the work, or they can order another guitar. Well, needless to say, I just had them order another guitar. This is the esteemed and prestigious PRS brand. PRS! Coming in with a guitar which is completely, messed up and obviously did not hit their quality control standards. We did the swap. I got another one. That guitar is great. Absolutely love it. After that, in I guess it was July or I guess around June, I ordered a beautiful black LTD guitar. Really fantastic. Sweetwater didn't do the greatest job in the world of setting it up. However, when I got it, it played okay. I had it for about a month. I finally, once I changed the strings on it and whatnot, I brought it over to my guy who works at Guitar Center, and he was like, the problems that you're having with this buzz over here and this or that is really because this guitar needs some TLC, as he put it, and all the frets needed to be redressed. Now, I had the guitar for a month, and the frets already need to be redressed. It's ridiculous. I did spend an extra $100 or so to have him do the work. I trust his work implicitly, and it beats sending it back to Sweetwater, having another guitar sent and whatnot. I could have gone either way with that one, but I chose for him to do the work, and the guitar is fantastic now. Absolutely adore it and love it. Really, the moral of the story is an LTD guitar, a PRS guitar, a Solar guitar, an Orange amp, a Saturn car. There's many other, I'm sure you guys have tons of products that you bought both musically and non-musically of stuff that just decided not to work, just not work at all. And, you probably didn't give up on the brand altogether. You probably took it in stride. So I think all this bitching about Solar guitars, I think they're just under the microscope. And I think they're great guitars. This is not an endorsement for Solar. It's basically about an endorsement for understanding what happens when you're manufacturing and the logistics behind things. Again, I think Solar's just under the microscope, a big microscope, like a Hubble-sized microscope, and just kind of sometimes getting torn apart for specific experiences. Even though they might be going through some growing pains, I think there might be a lack of understanding, because no one seems to be complaining about ESP LTD QC or PRS QC or Orange QC, but I can actually truly say that I've had problems with all those, guitars, but also had great successes after the fact, after the problems were resolved. So, in this idea of stop bitching about Solar guitars, because every company, no matter who they are, no matter how big, no matter how small, no matter what their growth status is, in incline or decline, is going to have problems. Nothing comes at us 100%. Nothing comes at us 100% in life. So, give it a chance. Be patient. You might be very pleasantly surprised. I was pleasantly surprised too. A matter of fact, when I was getting ready to purchase my Solar guitar, I was really concerned if I should go ahead with the purpose because of, all the internet problems that I heard. And I'm glad I didn't listen to them. I'm glad I paid attention to my own feelings and my own theories and, purchase the guitar. And I can actually say the same thing for the PRS, the LTD, and the Orange as well. Even though I had problems and initial issues going on, I'm glad I made those purchases in the long run. So, all right, stop bitching about Solar guitars. This has been Bitching segment number 2. Please feel free to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed what you heard. Please feel free to leave comments. I realize this one might be controversial because people have had bad experiences, but that's okay. Life is about taking the good with the bad. I try to find the positive in things. So take care, stay well, happy holidays, stay metal, and stay safe. My best to your families, too. Take care now. Bye.